Hi, my name is Amber. I am a former labor and delivery nurse. I am currently a labor doula and mother to 3 children. And one of the most common questions that I received as a nurse and currently as a doula is, what am I supposed to pack in my bag to take to the hospital? That is just an overwhelming question. Then that's a big deal because you're going into a new experience. You're going to stay overnight in a place that you're not familiar with, and you want to make sure that you have all the things that you need. And as you get closer to your due date, you've got so much on your mind to think about, and having to worry about whether or not you packed your chapstick or your toothbrush in your bag is just one of those things you don't really want to have to worry about. So to take care of all of that, Kiwi Maternity has created a pre-packed hospital bag. It comes in a bag that looks just like this, and they have thought of pretty much everything that you're going to need. The only thing you have to add to this are your clothes and something for your baby to wear, and I want to go over everything in this bag for you. So first and foremost, you've got a water bottle. This is a Nalgene water bottle that is BPA free, and it has a pop top. You can pop it with your thumb. So also included in this bag, and this is probably the most unsexy thing you'll see in here, but this is one of the disposable Depends type undergarments. Now this is helpful for a couple of situations. Number one, you never know when your water is going to break. So if your water breaks before you go to the hospital or on the way there, you know that you're covered. You've got something that you can put on. This will also be helpful after the baby is born. They also included some snacks in the bag. You got a can of Pringles, a Cliff Bar, a Kind Bar, and also a little tin of Altoids. One of the most common things that I recommend for my expecting moms is that when you're in labor, you want to try to stay relaxed. There's a stress ball in the bag. Instead of squeezing this, I recommend rolling it around in your hands. That way you're not tensing up and you have a distraction. You've also got a little pack of tissues, a tube of chapstick, some Q-tips. There's a hairbrush, so you don't have to worry about packing yours now or remembering to pack it before you run out the door. There's a sleep mask. This is particularly helpful for people who have inductions. There's a notepad in here and 2 pens, so if you need to make any notes, if your husband wants to track contractions. They also thought to include 2 thank you notes. This is great so that you can write a thank you note to your labor and delivery nurse and your postpartum nurse before you go home. And there are several toiletries in this bag. You have a disposable razor, and there's also a little sandwich baggie here that has 3 empty bottles in it. This is really good for your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash to bring your own from home, because after you have a baby, you're really going to want to feel pampered. You're going to want to feel refreshed. Some hospitals do not provide shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, and those that do, they're often a pretty generic version that's, going to be of a much lesser quality than what you're used to at home. So take your own stuff. You will be glad you did. They also include a little travel size deodorant, a little bottle of Lubriderm, and a contact lens case. If you're not a contact lens wearer, you can also use this to store jewelry. This is great for earrings. The second little sandwich baggie has some breast pads in here, a little travel size tube of Lancino nipple cream, and some Preparation H wipes. Sometimes hemorrhoids can result from the pushing part of labor, just to let you know. Inside of this cosmetic bag, which is really cute by the way, you can use this afterwards. This is very sturdy. It has a little tube of toothpaste, a mini mouthwash, a large bottle of hand sanitizer, and 2 ponytail holders, because there's also a really cute pair of grippy socks. These are a bubblegum pink, so much cuter than what most hospitals provide. So you've got these in here and you don't have to worry about going barefooted in a hospital, because that's gross. Just a couple more things. You've got 2 toothbrushes, one for you and one for your support person. And you've got a puff, because these are so much nicer to use than a washcloth. And then the last 2 things, this is a gift from Kiwi Maternity to your baby. This is not something that he or she will use right away, but it's a teether. And then they give you a thank you card from the company for buying the bag. And inside of this, there are 2 sheets of paper. The first has a list of everything that's in the bag. And what you can do with this is you can write notes on here of the few things that you want to add. Your clothes, the baby's clothes, your cell phone charger, things like that. So you can throw those in at the end and not feel like you're going to forget anything. The second thing is a form where you can fill out all the contact information for your obstetrician, the hospital, your pediatrician. This is really helpful so that you can fill that in and put it in your bag, and when you're admitted to labor and delivery and they're asking you all of those questions, you can just hand them this list. They'll have everything they need there. They'll know who your pharmacy is, what their phone number is, who the pediatrician is, because they're going to ask you all of that. And when you're having contractions every 3 to 4 minutes apart, you're not going to want to be answering that. So for more information on this bag, you can go to kiwimaternity.com, check them out, and cross one thing off your list as you're getting closer to your due date. Don't worry about packing all of this. Kiwi Maternity has got it covered for you.